Hi guys, today we are going to make a soccer game. So the first thing you should do to make a soccer game is go to costumes and make a character or choose a character. To get characters fast, you can check it in the costume button or choose a sprite button. Might go over here. Soccer ball, we found one. Okay, we're gonna get a soccer ball and we're going to make a character. For me, I am going to get Giga. I'm just going to go over here, choose a sprite, and then choose Giga and Giga walking. Just Giga walking for me. And then go when flag clicked forever and 4 if-thens. And with the if-thens, they should have key in the key pressed. And then for the top, it is going to be W, and second A, and the third one it's going to be S, and for the very bottom it's going to be D. Then you will fill them with change X and change Y. W and S has the Y, and A and D will have the X. You try to place them in the right speed. Control Z. And then A and S, I would say they'll have a negative. And then what you do next is you make them small. Too small. I think I should make the circle wall small. Too small. And that is the right one. So when this is done, you make another one, but you remove all of the 3. Yes. And then what you do is you duplicate A, S, and D. And what you do next is get everything or duplicate another time and duplicate it again. W, A, S, D. And then we get second and switch costume. You duplicate this 3 times, then Giga walk 1, Giga walk 2, Giga walk 3. 0.05. My 0.05. Let's just test 0.05. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Too fast. How about 0.1? 0.1, 0.1, and then animation looks good. Now we're going to make when the ball hits Giga, it'll move. So I think I have to put soccer ball on flag stick forever. If then touching Giga, then you do. Wait a minute. Go up, move 10 steps. That's the first step. And now we're going to make it repeat. Repeat 10. Wait to repeat 2. And then duplicate. And this one's 8. Duplicate again. And this one is 6. And duplicate again. And this one is 4. Duplicate again the 2. And this one is going to be 2. And this one 1. Or just remove it. Now you do point in any direction. You just point. Wait, is there a point in any direction? Let's just going to find a way. Up. So a soccer ball. You're going to point in direction. I think pick random. This can also work. But first we have to like when it starts, we'll go to 0. And Giga walking will start and X 0 and Y negative 200. Maybe wrong one. Negative in the X and 0 in the Y. Okay, that works. Now we gotta fix that where it's pointing will go that way. So let's also make this one point in a lot of directions while it will not look on the floor or on the top. So what you can do is set rotation style to left and right, or don't rotate, or all around. And then if it's looking in W, you don't set it, but in A you set it to over here, and then in D you do it to 90. And this is part 1. So the next thing you're gonna do in part 2 is you make everything here negative. So it's gonna go backwards. And what you'll do after doing negative is, instead of point direction random, you just make it point towards Giga. Look. So what it's gonna do is gonna point at Giga and then move backwards. So in any direction Giga is, it'll go in the opposite way where the direction of Giga is. I forget to do something. Oh, this is what it looks like. You can also color this part, the ball. I'm gonna color it right now. So now it is colored. It doesn't look like a normal soccer ball. Now it's just a colored soccer ball. And next thing we're going to do next is make that if it's touching the goal, it'll score as a point. What you're gonna do is make a little box, or you can just get from the costumes, or get this, and then you just rotate it, and go and go over here. What do next is you flatten it, and then make it that it reach the whole other screen. And make another one. No, not this one. Drag this back. You duplicate this and go over here and color this with red. So what you're gonna do is gonna start over here, and the second player is gonna start over here, and a ball in the middle. So you make another Giga walking, and you change Giga's hair or body to blue. Wrong one. Coloring spree. Just make not the lines, but the body, not the face or the ears or the tummy. Especially on a grape. Oops. And then you change this to arrow keys. So this one, W is up arrow, A is left arrow, S is down arrow, and T is right arrow. And do the same one for the animating one. Up arrow, left arrow, down arrow, right arrow. And for the ball, you duplicate this, but you change it to the second Giga walking, or the second Giga. And this one is going to do over here, this side. It's gonna be like this. forgot to change something. Point towards walking 2. What's going on? Giga walking 2 isn't making the ball move. So Giga walking 1 is making the ball move. I think it's because it's not even sensing. Is this Giga walking 2? Just make it named blue and make the other one red. Soccer ball? That's weird. And next thing you should do is make a variable. It's going to be blue score and red score. Blue over here and over here. Right click, large readout. Right click, large readout. And then if button 3 is touching soccer ball, then it will get, and then this the ball will go to the middle and everyone will go to their assigned area. Plus, it'll get a point. However, if then touching her soccer ball, then change blue score to 1. Let's test if it's still working. Soccer ball, if then. How about I just make another one? So whenever it's sensing blue, it'll work. It finally worked. So the problem was, I think, is that it couldn't sense it because it was already, like, it was only focusing on touching red. So now if I do this, oh, let's be straight. It's like, oh, totally. Oh, I found a problem. So what I'm gonna do is you have to wait 1 second. Broadcast. Point has been made, or just blue, and then broadcast blue. Another 1 second. Wait. And what's gonna do is broadcast everyone to their assigned area. Delete. And then copy and paste for button 2. A new message. Red. Then it's going to be red score. then if anyone's receiving blue or red, they will just go to the assigned area, and then delete this, and do the same for blue and blue. Well, I just go to the same area. Soccer ball, we'll go to the assigned area. And if like someone scores something, a point is made. And what you should also do is in stage, you make that if then the game starts, you set every score to 0. And the next thing is to add music. Forever, choose a sound. Just sports. So loops. I'll choose this one. So and then what you're gonna do next is that if the ball scores, it's gonna make a sound. That's easy. You're gonna do sounds, or I can just make a sound here and add the start basketball sound on the red and blue. So that is how to make a soccer game. Thanks for watching and bye!